Oh, there you go. That's better. They were turned off. I don't know why. Hello, welcome. I'm just having a quick play with something. It's all good. Yeah, Stephen D and Andy B here are here for the Beardy Blokey Banter stuff.
Yeah, we had a really good name, but we can't remember what it was.
We actually did come up with a really cool, funky name. I thought, oh, that's what we need to call it. And then we went to bed and forgot.
Yep.
Always write stuff down. You forget. We've got a song to play. Yeah, I don't fancy that. Yeah, don't fancy that. Ooh, I'll do. I'll grab that one. Too late. It's all good. It's fine. Right, we'll be back in about 4 minutes for chat.
Yeah, well, I can't remember the name we came up with.
It was really funky. It was awesome.
It was
proper
cool.
cool. It was down with it and everything.
Mm.
That'll be Delirious coming to an end, so we'll be alive very, very shortly. See, we haven't got is a magazine. No. Shall I send a little message? You got your phone?
No.
Delirious there, Break the Silence, Andy B and Stephen D.
Yep, we're here.
I even remember to turn you up a bit. That'd be better, wouldn't it?
Was I not on?
No, you were on.
Oh, right.
I just hadn't turned you up very loud.
Okay. I'm
That's
here.
my bad. Sorry about that. Right, now we are here every Friday afternoon from 5 o'clock. Not only are we live on the radio, we're live on the YouTube and the Facebook.
Yep.
Yep. So you can see us in the studio. Hello. We are here. We're going to be chatting about any new studies that you can find because I like having some fun, making some fun of new studies like this. New study discovers that hitting your head with a hammer hurts.
They're not quite that bad, but they're not far off.
That's not far off from some of them. If you close your eyes and fall over, you might find the ground. New study reports. Man says, yes, your bottom does look big in that, and it doesn't go down well. New study reports. Yeah, it's that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Although on the last one, be honest, it's easier. Right. Because if your wife says, do I look bad in this? You don't say yes or no. You tell the truth. Yes, you look bad in that. Why would you lie? Baffles me. Anyway, we're not here to talk about those specifically, but new studies are always good fun. Maybe some new stuff if you can find it in the news pile of things. And also things we're thankful for, which is always good because if you don't make a point of being thankful, you'll just get grumpy.
Yeah, it's not good.
Been there, admittedly. Right, now let's do some things we're thankful for because it's Thankful Thursday, but on a Friday. What are you thankful for today? What are you thankful for, Stephen?
Yes, there's a very nice packet of licorice on my desk, which I have nearly finished.
Yeah, that's been going quite quick.
Yeah, it has.
I haven't touched it. Despite it being in an open share area.
Yeah, it's always dangerous when you leave sweets in a place where other people can eat it.
Yes, I think if it's being stolen, you have to intend to permanently deprive somebody of something. So can you say that you can steal sweets because you're not intentionally permanently depriving, you're just appreciating?
Yeah, but you permanently deprived them of the sweet they would have eaten.
Well, it does eventually go back into the atmosphere, kinda. And some of the particles might end up in the soil next to where the licorice plant is growing.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's not think too much about that. Right, things you're thankful then, Stephen. Apart from that, that's number one.
Licorice. I do like licorice. What else am I thankful for? I do enjoy cups of tea, which I've had. Actually, I've only had 2 of today. Anyway, I'm
Here's
thankful.
my cup of tea. There's my cup of tea. It is now 5:10. I am absent a cup of tea. If anybody is listening and caring, can you get hold of the office and ask me say, Andy B wants a cup of tea, please?
Okay.
5:10. Mark the time. On it, it's 5:10.
We will see if we get tea.
Cup of tea. That'd be nice. What else are you thankful for?
So I'm thankful for tea. I'm thankful for the licorice I've been consuming very, very rapidly. What else? I'm really thankful for the autumn weather. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this a few times that we've done this, but looking outside, seeing the golden colours and the mist and all that, I just love this time of year.
You are quite opposite to Nathan Thomas from the Wake Up Call, who hates the autumn. He hates the autumn with such a vehement hatred. It's quite striking for someone so calm.
Yeah.
What do you think about Nathan? What do you think about the autumn? Why doesn't he go off on one?
He's not a big fan of autumn. He's
not a big fan.
He preferred it to winter, though. He ranked autumn as the 3rd least favourite season.
Really, I like winter.
Well, his views being that it's just cold and dark, which it is.
Headlights, torches.
Yeah, but it's still cold and dark.
Not always. Oh yeah, probably. Right, there's your 3.
Licorice, mint tea, and autumn weather. Yeah.
I'm thankful because I like the challenge of seeing if anybody's going to contact the office. Hello at Pure247Radio.org. That might actually work. Probably not. But if you know any of the emails or WhatsApp for the personal peoples, then you can let them know we want a cup of tea. We'll see. 5:10. That was taken out. Any of the presenters, any of the writers, you can get a hold of the office. I know you can. So feel free. Andy B wants a cup of tea. I am thankful for wedding anniversary this Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
9th of November, 29 years with JoJo, which is an accomplishment. I'm quite chuffed with that. We've been through some tough times and good times, and we're still going. So I think we were planning a special meal that we'll like, because we thought, what can we do? Someone sent us a gift so we can enjoy the day. But do you know, we actually really enjoy being together as a family and just having food on our laps, on settees, slobbing in front of a film. It's our go-to thing for enjoyment, and why not? I'll be at 29 years this Sunday. which makes next year 30 years.
Hey.
Now, I know I commented on this before, but I remember growing up thinking, wow, you've been married 10 years. You must be like so old and everything. And here I am about to hit 30 years next year of marriage. It's phenomenal. So I'm very thankful for Jojo, who went out earlier today to get me a can of Coke to get me through this show, because I got the green tick of approval from Dr. Richard Scott. Says, how you doing, Andy? So I'm living off Coke when I go on air. Well, it works, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That's a nod of approval from the good Dr. Richard Scott. So a can of Coke helps my throat function for a few hours at a time, which is great. So I'm thankful for that Joe went out and got me what I needed to do my show today.
Cool.
Which is always good. Right, was that 3?
I think it was.
Yeah. That sounds about right for 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know, today... So I have 2 pills at 9 o'clock. I have 2 pills at 9 p.m. So it's twice a day, and I split them out 30 minutes apart. So I took the first one about 9:30 because I was late because we had major internet issues, network issues, printing issues this morning, which were resolved eventually. But I took my first pill about 30, 40 minutes late, and I split them by 30 minutes because it's not good for me to take them at the same time, despite what the consultant said. Sorry, you're wrong on that one. It's not good. So I split them, but I think I've lost my second pill today. I might have taken it, but I couldn't find it. So then I got nervous thinking, well, I can't take another one. I mean, I could, but that would be really stupid. So then you think, am I okay? Is it all right? So yeah, it's a bit frustrating this morning, but I'm really tired. Do you know, I woke up tired and I'm still tired. And I was tired as I was this morning. I woke up at 7:30 looking forward to bed. It's now 5:15 and I'm still looking forward to bed, except for right now when I'm happy.
Excellent.
Because I like doing the whole radio thing.
Yes.
Which is good. Oh, live after 5.
Oh, that was it. Live after 5. That was the name we came up with.
That means someone's listening in the office. So in the office, if you heard us saying that, can we have a cup of tea then?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is that... No, actually, I asked that question earlier. That might not help. But he's just sent it, so maybe. Yeah, live after 5. Live at 5.
I think it was
live at 5. Wasn't it simpler?
Well, live at or live after is not much difference.
Would you... Well, there is if it's 70... Is it? No.
Well, we don't go live at 5. We go live after 5. It's more accurate.
We usually go live just before 5. We don't... Well, the video thing has gone live, but we're not actually broadcasting our faces live. We are broadcasting at 5. I don't know.
I think we're making this more complicated than it needs to be. Live at 5 or live after 5 is fine.
Live at 5. Yeah, that's the new name for the Friday afternoon thing. Have you got some new studies there, Stephen?
Yes, I do. And you mentioned actually near the start the importance of honesty. Apparently, psychologists have called, you know, when someone puts on fake smiles and stuff like that, they've called it surface acting.
It irritates the life out of me.
But it's also bad for the person that does it. Apparently, it drains emotional energy and weakens self-control. And apparently, this could end up with encourages unhealthy coping habits like drinking, overeating, emotional burnout, these sorts of things, as a result of putting on these fake smiles.
Okay. So it's not just annoying and irritating for the person that has to think, you really don't want to be here, do you? It's also the person that's doing the lying of the face.
Yeah, it's really bad for them, really bad for their mental health. It will cause, because they're obviously faking their emotions, so they're going to higher levels of stress and fatigue. It's not good for you.
Fine. It doesn't surprise me. Well, if it's easier to smile than to frown, so you're using less facial muscles to smile, frowning costs you more calories, more muscular involvement. It's no wonder that if you're a negative so-and-so, then it's not so good for you.
Yeah, I guess so. But the thing is, people say that it's sort of easier to smile, but if you're really down, I find it really hard to smile.
Yeah, but we're not talking about... I suppose we are talking about faking it, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what this study is about. It's psychologists have done it, so it must be true.
If a psychologist has done it, we know it's got to be absolutely 100% true.
Well, apparently the guy who discovered Pluto had no degrees, no qualifications whatsoever, yet he discovered a planet no one else had. So qualifications aren't everything.
Hang on, how did he do that?
He was just he was a young lad. He was not even finished education, and he was just practicing in his garden with what do you call it? What's the thing that looks at stars?
A magnetophone.
The
kaleidoscope.
What do you call it? The
binoculars.
The big
telescope.
Telescope. Thank you.
I was just seeing how far you go before you picked one of the words I was giving you.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
I don't think it was.
telescope. Anyway, so he's just just using this telescope in his back garden and discovered Pluto.
Fine. This is fairly recent, I'm assuming.
No, that's just an old thing.
Oh, well, when was Pluto discovered?
Ages ago.
Yeah, but what's an age? Like 10 years, 100 years, 1,000 years?
I don't know. At some point in the last century, I'm pretty sure.
When was Pluto discovered? I don't know. 18th of February, 1930.
Yeah, it's quite recent.
95 years ago. That's actually quite recent, really, in the annals of time.
Yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, it was a guy who was,
Clyde W. Tombaugh. There you have it. I'm on the NASA website, so it's got to be true. What? Oh, that's the person that named Pluto. Interesting. Trying to find it. This is. Oh, it's really boring.
I just want to know who discovered it. I'm pretty sure it was someone with no qualifications whatsoever. They were just a hobbyist. Not just a hobbyist. No, you know what I mean? They were just in the back garden, with a what do you call it? Not periscope. I keep saying periscope.
Periscope is the thing that comes out of the submarine or in the trenches.
I mean telescope.
Yes, that's better. No, that's why is it all about naming? We don't care what he called it. We know it's called Pluto. Don't be stupid. Who found it?
Oh, there was something further down.
Was there?
Yeah, discovery. Pluto, 90 years since dwarf planet's discovery.
There we go. The 9th major planet of the Sun's satellites found by scientists.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought it was someone normal.
Well,
not that scientists can't be normal, but
Clyde Tombaugh, the astronomer who discovered Pluto.
Oh.
Go away. An American amateur astronomer. So he wasn't a complete novice. He did have some concepts of it all. Otherwise, there's a dot next to the dot, behind the dot, just above the dot. It's like playing snooker in a black and white TV. And the red ball is next to the black ball, which is next to the brown ball. And for those watching in black and white, you have no clue what I'm talking about. You should be here. So he went on to earn degrees, multiple degrees. Wow.
But that wasn't until after he discovered Pluto.
Yeah, he had no formal astronomy training. I've got no astronomy training that's formal. I look up and go, it's the broken saucepan. Everybody knows what star formation doohickey that is.
The plough.
Yes. What are they called?
Constellation?
Is that what it is? Constellation's the broken saucepan.
That's the plough?
Yeah, but it looks like a broken saucepan with a handle that's limping.
It does.
Like it's got hot.
It does, yeah.
There we have it. So, yeah, it was, what's his name? Tombaugh. 1906. He moved to Kansas, and then a hailstorm happened. When he was 20, he built his first telescope. Over the next 2 years, he learned how to grind and test optics. You were? I thought he was doing like star spotting.
Well, he must have improved his telescope.
Oh, grinding, because they're not flat, are they? They're like they've got a bubble shape going on.
Concave or concave.
Do you know, this is the sort of question we should probably ask Sherry Seligson.
Someone with a bit more knowledge than ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much, because I have no clue. I just like looking at the broken saucepan.
Yeah. You
all know what I mean by the broken saucepan. Don't pretend you don't. You can give me the correct name for it, but you all know what I mean by the broken saucepan. Why are they called constellations? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. It's like the Latin or, I don't know.
The Latin.
It's probably rooted in something Latin. Everything's rooted in something Latin.
Fine, let's move on, please.
Shall we? So this is a bit more up to date. Apparently, those robot vacuum cleaners that people have.
Which ones?
Robot vacuum cleaners.
Oh, the ones that smear the poo all over the floor. Yeah, they're really clever.
Or they steal evidence. Wasn't that an NCIS?
There was an NCIS one where one actually stole the evidence. Yes, they're clever. However, one didn't know that the dog had messed up on the floor, and it then went up and down cleaning. And of course, it was such a basic one; it didn't know it was actually just smearing dog poo all over the floor.
Yeah,
they have their limits. Robots, they can't think.
But it gets worse. Apparently, there's a number of them that are now internet-based and have been hacked.
Of course they have.
So that's causing all sorts of problems. These vacuum cleaners, they've got remote cameras. So this is problems for people, their houses are being monitored and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of problems with these robot vacuum cleaners. And when I talked about this on the Late Lunch Show, I said, when we plugged in our vacuum cleaner earlier that day, absolutely zero problems. There was no danger of it being hacked whatsoever. Old school, you plug it in, you hoover.
There was a danger of it not doing much.
There's a different problem.
Because it's rubbish. But It's not even. Is it a year old? It's utterly awful. We've always had a particular brand of Hoover in the past, unbelievably good. It's awesome. And then this time around, it broke. We couldn't afford the same brand, so we just got a good brand. Utterly rubbish. There is something to be said for different brands of Hoover vacuum cleaner specifically.
Oh yeah, you do generally get what you pay for.
I think so. But yes, it kind of works. But sometimes you have to brush the dust into the end of the nozzle. I find that helps it get sucked up better, which does defeat the point.
Yeah,
I find.
yeah, but it could be worse. It can't be hacked.
No. Do you remember when there were like doorbells that were controlled? So you could log into your phone and you could see the doorbell that had a camera and you could see who was at your front door. And it was the same system that allowed you to open your door from your phone. And I remember thinking, what if your phone goes flat? What if the electricity goes? What if the internet disappears and your Wi-Fi isn't working at home? What if the internet breaks and you haven't paid your bill? How do you get in your house? Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's the future. And then there was a big outage, wasn't there? When all these doorbells stopped working and all these automated door things stopped and everyone was trapped outside their houses.
It got worse. Someone had a very smart like water dispenser for just hot water, cold water, etc. And because of that AWS outage, it resulted in theirs not working, so they couldn't have water for that day. Way too reliant on technology.
Do you know, look, we run a digital magazine. We run a digital radio station. Evidently, I like technology, okay? However, there are some things that are so fundamentally important, I would never trust the technology. For example, the means of getting in and out of your door. Key. It might be old school, never breaks down. It doesn't need charging, doesn't need Bluetooth, it doesn't need internet, it doesn't need electricity, it doesn't need to be agreeing or updating or in between updates. You stick it in the thing, you turn it, and it unlocks the door.
Yep, simple.
Taps. You turn a tap, water comes out. It's honestly not complicated.
Yep.
But, you know, as human beings, we're very good at complicating the simple.
Yeah, I think there's a bit too much technology, especially stuff that's reliant upon the internet, so it can go down.
Yeah, it's a bit like the wheel, okay? It's a circle thing. You stick an axle through the middle, and then things can move around like a bicycle or a vehicle or anything. We're going to improve the wheel, really? And they've created all these things, and you know what they discovered? The wheel's better. Some things are they're just not going to be improved.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just we work too hard. Do you remember? I've told the joke before, but there's the PDA, like little pen thing on a digital screen. I mean, how many billions of pounds is that costing? Yet, what have we done? A piece of paper with a pen, and you can do it, and it never crashes.
Yep.
We don't need cash in society. We can go digital. Iceland tried that, and everybody was starving because there was a big outage and it all got broken. Yeah, cash is good. Cash doesn't need to be recharged. It always works.
We like technology, but we shouldn't be too reliant upon it.
No, I love technology. Of course I do. I run a global digital radio station, but there are limits. And keys, doors, works every time.
Yep. I got some more interesting studies from the past week.
What was the film we watched the other day with all the remote control cars?
Remote control
Fast
car.
and Furious 8.
Oh, yes.
There's this brilliant scene, which won't destroy the film if you haven't watched it yet. There's a brilliant scene when the bad guys and the good guys are at each other. Although, in fairness, the good guys are actually also bad guys who are masquerading as good guys, probably are good guys, but doing bad things for the good guys for good reasons, as opposed to the bad people who have good motives and have been decreed as bad. But anyway, politics to one side. There's this moment where they decide to take over all these cars in this multi-story car park. It's very impressively visually. And they're hacking all these modern cars, okay? But one of the most modern cars they hack and take control over was a Volkswagen Passat. Now, I'm sorry. No, you had me at the Volkswagen Passat because, hey, no, you're not hacking that and driving that car. An EV, electric vehicle, perhaps. Hypothetically speaking, maybe. But no, you're not taking over a Volkswagen Passat. But I did nobody think, that's a Volkswagen Passat. You can't hack that car. It doesn't even have it's just a basic computer. I love it when they get all clever on films, and it's an interesting theory, but not the Volkswagen Passat.
Nah. I suppose it's the same thing with the robot vacuum cleaners we started this conversation about and how they were being hacked because they're internet based. If we had cars that were internet based, then they're liable to be hacked.
My car isn't connected to the internet.
And I think that's the way it should stay.
Yes, I can barely get my phone to connect to the car, and it works most of the time. But this reliance upon technology, yes, it can be great, and yes, we can utilize technology. But as that film wonderfully and deftly proved, no, we can't hack everything inside. Do you know why? Because that Volkswagen Passat, as good a car as it might have been in its day, no, you're not hacking that and driving it through a satellite to try and do something nefarious. No, not what's going to happen. It made me laugh though.
Yeah.
But it did sort of destroy the rest of that scene. I suppose if you're in America, maybe you don't know what a Volkswagen Passat is. But to the rest of the world, that's an old analog car. No.
Yeah.
So we're 18 minutes without a drink.
Yeah, a cup of tea would be nice.
Oh, I actually haven't had a drink brought up to me since about 4 o'clock.
Do you know, actually, I'd prefer a chocolate milk.
Oh, we got chocolate milk down there.
I don't think we do, but I would like one.
Chocolate milk or orange juice? Or just anything sort of fluidy that I can actually drink.
I'll take water at this point.
I'll take ice at this point. I can melt it quicker. It's usually quite a good service when you're in the studio. But just if anybody's listening and you're getting a bit bored, could you get us a drink because we're really thirsty?
That would be nice.
But
we can keep moving on to more stories.
We can move on to more stories and hope that fluids will arrive.
So this one's about the #1 world most popular bread.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently it's butter garlic naan bread.
I'm sorry, what now?
Apparently it's the most popular bread. Butter garlic naan bread.
Would that be enjoyed in India?
Yes, it originally came from India.
Right. I thought so. It does sound like a sort of Indian preference thing. And of course, there's quite a few folks who live on the continent of India.
Yes.
Sorry, in the country of India. There's one or two people. So if they like something, they're going to win on that sort of thing, I should think.
Oh, yeah, well, this is apparently from the world, and it takes 19,000 verified rankings of various different breads.
Okay.
And coming in at #1, this is for a top 100 breads list. I didn't know we were ranking breads, but apparently that's a thing.
But there are now like top trumps lists for bread.
Apparently. And
Fine.
Coming in at #1 is butter garlic naan bread.
Is the one that Samuel L. Jackson likes, is that in there anywhere?
What does he like?
Warburton's, apparently.
Oh, yes.
He gets very cross. Or Sylvester Stallone. What was the one who came in when they burned a piece of bread in the baking process?
I can't remember.
Fair play to Warburtons. They take the mick out themselves, which is quite good. But yeah, Sylvester Stallone jumping into the wrong side of the lorry.
Yeah, that was funny.
Good stuff. Okay, so who's #2?
I've only got #1, which is the garlic naan bread. I don't know
That's really disappointing.
There are 99 other breads that made this top 100 list. I didn't even know there are 100 breads. I couldn't count 100 breads.
I could probably get up to about 20. Because then there's French bread, which is really weird because you think it's like English bread, but it's really, really not. Where's no, not bread, not brands, bread. What's wrong with you? Top 100, no, not brands, breads. Honestly,
it's just not computing, which it didn't compute for me originally.
No, breads of the, but oh, there you go. Oh, wait, we got fluids.
We have tea in the studio. That only took
20 minutes.
Not bad.
That's quicker than last time. If there's any water that you want to bring up, Peter, that would be very appreciated. Thank you. Right, so we've now got this thing. It just says what the top bread is, which is great. But what's the #2 bread? Oh, here we are. Right. So garlic butter naan is the most eaten bread, most popular, and then Amritsari culture bread.
I'm not going to try and pronounce the other top 9.
No, well, this is the top 100 now. I've just found.
Do you think garlic naan bread made it to the top because you could actually pronounce it?
Probably butter garlic naan. That's a bit of coriander. Looks nice. That does.
Oh,
I'm hungry now. Right, Amritsari culture bread. Also India. I feel like this is skewed a little bit.
Third on the list, Malaysia.
Roti canai. Canai. Do you like my accent? I've noticed these are all flatbreads, interestingly, so far. Panda Bono. Is that from U2? That's the lead guitarist bread, apparently. He likes the where's that, Chile? No, Colombia. With a cup of hot chocolate on the side. Interesting.
Oh, is it like a sweet bread?
It must be. It must be. Eggs, salt, sugar. Yeah. Okay. Parotta. That sounds like a pasta.
It looks like pancakes that's been mushed up.
Naan. Naan is #7.
So plain naan bread made 7 on the list.
Plain naan is 7. And then I'm just looking through anything that I can actually recognise as English-ish. Portugal, and then it just gives up. We're trying to do anything else. Baguette, French baguette. Seriously? A French baguette? That's number 14.
Yeah, I would have ranked that much higher. What about tiger bread? Why isn't tiger bread on this list?
I know. Pain de campagne, France. Oh, rye bread. There you go. Tehran, Italy. Alunan. It's the sort of thing you say to your gran, isn't it? I'm trying to find anything that's a bit more English.
These
shall
are
we
breads
say.
of the world, after all.
Yeah, they are. We got samoon. That looks weird. Le vache. I'm just pita bread. Turkey. I've not. Well, okay. This is well through radio. So California sourdough bread is number 47. Sourdough is very like hip and trendy. It's like the in bread, man.
But what's the difference between sourdough and Californian sourdough?
I don't know.
Unless it was California that invented it first.
Californian sunshine was used to bake the bread. I don't know. I'm trying to find like the top English one. I'm down to 58 now. Greece, Tiganosomo.
Maybe there's a reason like British cuisine isn't very popular across the world.
People don't like English food. They say it's not very good. I don't know what they're talking about. Bagels. I've heard of them. 72.
On the list, wow.
72nd. I'm trying to find English. Even Canada bagels. Canadian Montreal style bagels. Where's anything with an English flag on it? There's no British like popular ones.
So what has Britain brought to the world if we're not on the top 100 bread list?
Well, we did create the internet.
So actually, we wouldn't be out looking at this list without Britain. There you are.
No, without the Great Britain stuff, you wouldn't be able to use the internet because it wouldn't exist. What else do we make? Oh, the ability for fast jets to turn without ripping the wingy things off the back.
And the Industrial Revolution,
The Industrial Revolution. Penicillin.
Yep, that's true.
The potato.
Yes, that is
Chips.
also true. Chips, yeah, fish and
Chips, not like crisp chips, which is something different. Yes, we made a lot of things that are good.
Yeah, but apparently not bread.
No. Well, no. The thing is, all those were very fancy. I didn't see a single bread on that list of 100 as I flicked through. That's your normal common garden bread. The naan bread, yeah, that's pretty normal. It's very easy to make. A bit of oil, a bit of flour, you can make your naan bread. But the others are they're a bit fancy.
Yeah, and also I think all of those breads would be quite enjoyed as they are, whereas the breads I would think of typically you'd have with something.
I was told you were upset the other day. Apparently Stephen threw a strop. He threw a hissy fit is what Jojo said. His toys went out of the pram like lightning because he didn't have any marmalade.
Yes, when I went to have toast for breakfast, there wasn't marmalade. I had to have jam. Which
just seems like such a travesty, really.
I wasn't that bothered. I just asked for marmalade when she went shopping.
I was told, this is how it was lit. You can talk to Jojo later. She said, he got really funny. He was really upset. He was banging his fists on the table. I want marmalade. I want marmalade. And it wasn't there.
I think I might have mentioned, can we put marmalade on the shopping list? That was it.
Yeah, you don't really get stroppy, do you, in fairness to you? Not usually, unless there's no marmalade.
Well, I suppose I could become if there's still no marmalade.
There's no marmalade in there at the moment. I know there isn't. It's fine. Right, I've now got fluids. That was 24 minutes. That's getting better.
20 minutes. Didn't we say 20 minutes?
It was 10 past 17:24. No, that's 14. That's 14 minutes.
Huh?
It was 10 past 5 when I said I wanted a drink, and the fluid came at 24 minutes. That's 14 minutes.
I thought it came in 6 minutes ago, 5:30.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm very tired. My brain isn't functioning. Have you got some more new studies?
Yes, this was a little bit odd, a little bit interesting. Have you ever realized that phones don't appear in dreams? Apparently, this study shows that people who have dreams, because not everyone has dreams, according to this, 3% of people who dream only 3% see a phone in their dream.
I can't say I've ever consciously thought about what I'm dreaming about in regards to phones.
Yeah, well, I think basically you very rarely will have a phone appear in your dreams, and the reason being that they don't have that much of an impact on us in any meaningful kind of way.
Really?
Whereas travel, we're always dreaming about travel, and the number one technology that might appear in your dreams is cars.
Well,
because
I suppose.
It has how do they put it? A stronger physical impact on our senses when you're traveling somewhere. So that will frequently appear in your dreams. So therefore,
Yeah, I get
cars,
that.
bikes, any public transport, these can appear in your dreams, but you're rarely going to see a mobile phone in your dream.
Never ever thought about that.
I'd never thought about it. Then I saw this study.
I don't remember the last dream I had.
Yeah, I think if you're getting a good, decent sleep, you wouldn't remember your dreams. But if it's a sort of shallow sleep, then you will remember your dreams.
Or if you have bad sleep where you dream.
If you have a bad night's sleep, you're more likely to remember your dreams, apparently.
Oh. So what you want is a good sleep that finishes bad so you can remember your dream.
Yeah, basically.
Isn't that a bad sleep?
Yeah.
I love the logic. What else you got there, Stephen? In your hunt for marmalade?
Do you know there's a Toy Story 5 coming out?
Now, hang on. When they did Toy Story 3, absolutely the end. Ooh, Toy Story 4. But no, unequivocally, this is the very absolute last. It will never happen again, Toy Story 5.
Yeah, because with Toy Story 4, when they ended that film, the characters had all sort of split up.
Yeah.
So how are they going to bring them back together? I don't know.
GPS.
It has been confirmed, scheduled for 19th of June, 2026.
That's when it's coming out.
Apparently.
So it's being filmed then?
Yes.
Okay.
Plot details are being kept secret, but the story is expected to explore modern technology and how that affects the toys being left alone.
Of course they are.
Well,
Had to go there, really, didn't they?
Surprised no one's really done that sooner.
Have they done it? Not really. That's a question for Andy Godfrey.
Well, the whole modern technology is often come into films, but the idea of toys that are alive being abandoned by modern technology, that's a different thing.
But that's Toy Story every film.
But it wasn't modern. There wasn't like games or computers or iPads. It was nothing like that.
No, but Woody was replaced by Buzz, who was a new toy. Technology replaced him. Toy Story's always been about technology taking over.
I suppose so, yeah.
That's not new.
No, but they mean like screens, being completely distracted from screens and not touching any toys,
No, I suppose.
which is a new idea. What else we got?
Got more?
There are more, but they're nothing especially like
They're not very good.
not amazing.
That's fun. Give me 3 more things you're thankful for then.
Thankful for thankful for music.
Music's good.
I say that a lot, but I really am. I listen to a lot of music, and we're playing it here on the station 24/7.
Well, not this second, but
Not
yes.
this second, yeah, but you know, every other hour.
Yep.
What else am I thankful for?
Marmalade?
Yes, I am thankful for marmalade. It's how I
We
have.
ain't got none, but you're happy about it.
Yeah. I suppose it's the little things. So
The little things.
thankful for the toast I had for breakfast. Why not?
Hey, that's fine. You had food. Food's good.
Mm-hmm.
We like food.
Yeah, that's part of the purpose of being thankful is looking at the many things in your life that can be thankful for. It doesn't have to be big and grand. It can be quite small.
Okay, and one more thing.
Very grateful for the lights that we've got this time of year. It gets very dark after 4 o'clock, so very grateful for
does.
lights.
I'm just putting a long song in because we haven't done this for ages. I thought we could do that. But it means I have to get rid of other ones. Do you find in your show sometimes you come along and you think, oh, I've got to get rid of some, but you don't want to because they're all really good?
Yeah, I have that from time to time, yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely had that today. It's been really frustrating. Okay, 3 things I am thankful for. I'm thankful that we can broadcast all around the world, keeping people company, brightening your day. I am thankful for the fact that we have a good team who were listening and brought me a drink. Yeah, that's a thing to be thankful for. And I'm thankful for the team we got here at Pure. We had a rough start to the day. Nathan wasn't very well, but everyone rallies together and we get the job done. We really, really do. So I'm thankful for all of those things because there's a lot to be thankful for. And do be thankful. It's really important. Make a point of being thankful because if you're not, you end up being grumpy.
Yep.
And no one wants a grumpy so-and-so. We all want happier people. It's always good. Right, Stephen, when are you next on air?
I'll be next on air Sunday evening, 6 to 8 with the Endurance Show.
And maybe with Nathan, maybe not. I think probably not.
We shall see.
We want him back on Monday morning, so I'd rather you skip Sunday to get back on Monday. Because Peter can fill in for you on Sunday.
Yeah.
He doesn't know this yet, but Peter might be filling in for you on Sunday. And you got Matt Dick again, of course, this week.
For the sports feature.
Talking about sports, which I'm glad of because I don't know anything about sport. Other than there is a sport thing. And you can hit a baseball with a cricket bat, but it may not be very good.
Don't know if it make any difference.
Well, it's that we've, do you know, Pure 24/7 Radio has just created a new sport, cricket ball. You take a cricket bat and a baseball, and you use a cricket bat to hit the baseball. I wonder how far that would go. That we've just made a new sport. What would you wear though? Would you wear cricket? Would you wear like American football gear protection, a cricket bat, with a baseball, and you could call it American cricket ball? I think that'll take off around the world. I think people will be wanting to play American cricket ball.
Yeah.
No? Okay, fair enough. Right, so I am back on. Well, I'm not going anywhere.
No, it's just me.
Just you. Right, would you like to introduce this long song? I don't often get to do these, but I can actually squish it in today. So I've got a nice long song. It's been covered by everybody, but this is the original of this one. Would you like to introduce this for me in your, professional DJ voice?
Absolutely. So we've now got Led Zeppelin with Stairway to Heaven.
Thank you to you on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to shut down the stream, but hop back onto the radio and you can enjoy 7 minutes 53 of the beautiful Led Zeppelin.